3, 2, 1.
8 players. Wow, so this is what a party feels like. Very cool. Don't forget you can join the audience at any time. If enough people do it, maybe we can break the internet. There's no turning back now. Hi, I'm Todd, and that's with 2 Ds, so keep an eye out for my friend request. Before we begin, check out this quick tutorial.
Hey guys, what's up? It's PartyBoy7 here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb, then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd. I get rewarded for writing the twist, and Paul gets some pity points for looking foolish. The person with the most points at the end of the game...
Okay, let's treat this like an ad and skip it. Let's start things off at a video site. So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers, so just answer honestly. You're getting another player's answer on your device. Take these words out of context in the most ridiculous way you can. Do you regret your decisions? It's too late now. Which of these made you laugh the hardest? Vote now. Let's see how everybody voted. And here's how the audience voted. Here's who twisted your words. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points. This does not make you look good. Here's the order of who I think is cool from top to bottom. Great. Now let's go to a social media site. You're getting another prompt. Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space.
3, 2, 1.
We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions. Your answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which answers advance in the bracket. As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is bracketeering! I'm sending the topic of our first bracket to your devices now. The one best word to put on your business card to impress people. For me, it's my name. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in moolah. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to chatbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to step up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you'll earn some sweet, sweet moolah. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. This could get ugly. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Business is good. Predicting that correctly pays off. Our next matchup. This matchup was bound to happen. The lead keeps changing hands. This one's looking over. A regular juggernaut. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. No one thought it would be this close. A real tug of war there. And now our last two contenders face off. I am on the edge of my seat. This might be a photo finish. I don't believe it. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. You've got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is going to win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Former teammates, will these two answers be able to stay focused on the matchup? An upset in the making. The clock is running out on voting time. time. What an upset! Money if you guessed it. The finals are just a win away from these next two answers. Just running out the clock now. That gave me goosebumps. A surprise win for some of our predictors. And now the final face-off. What is the most impressive word you can put on your business card? Votes are incoming. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any body part. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after you answer. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Body part, you are definitely getting pierced. By the way, this game is a binding contract. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Let's start with a bang. I can't believe I'm seeing this. It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Could have gone either way. What an upset. No one saw this one coming. Next up. A real tug of war. Only a few seconds left to vote. Happy Father's Day. It's a tie. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. The struggle is real. Who'll come out on top? Some heads were spinning on that one. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The lead keeps changing hands. An epic showdown. Everything has changed. There's cash if you predicted this one. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. This one's looking over. That battle gave me whiplash. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. A clear favorite. A real tug of war. Get those last second votes in now. A dramatic swing in the votes. And now the definitive matchup. What is the body part that all of you playing are collectively agreeing you are definitely going to go and get pierced? Some early votes. An upset in the making. It's a nail biter. We have a winner. Let's take another peek at the scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Let's start with a category. Name any animal. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Animal that would look funniest dressed up in human clothes. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Starting things off. Voters are being loud and clear on this one. I am on the edge of my seat. We're in the home stretch. Yabba dabba poo poo pagoo. Next up, this is a big one. It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That'll put a smile on your face. Why don't we see what's going on the other side of the bracket? These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. No one thought it would be this close. Just running out the clock now. A seesaw battle if I ever saw one. Money if you guessed it. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. A real tug of war. This one's looking over. Get out of the way. Let's switch up this bracket. Animal that probably tastes the best. Get those predictions in now. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. This is why we do this, folks. The lead keeps changing hands. Moving into overtime. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. The tie is broken. I'm going to miss the tie times. We're just one match away from our finals. This is a big one. It's really going back and forth. This one seems like it's over before it's done. Hallelujah! One last switch. Best animal to suckle from. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the final face-off. I am on the edge of my seat. Just run. We have a winner! Let's see who won it all! We've got big fun waiting to be unleashed. This is bracketeering. I'm sending the topic of our first bracketeer devices now. Bedtime story most likely to give a child nightmares. I want my child to have more nightmares, so this will be very informative for me. Type in the best answer you can think of and hit send. If your answer wins the entire bracket, you'll be rolling in cash. By the way, you can join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out. Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device, you'll see one of the upcoming matchups for this bracket. If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks. The predictions are in. Let's dive into our first bracket. Oh, it's a doozy. Use your device to vote on which you think deserves to win. But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote. Only a few seconds left to vote. I don't believe it! I don't condone gambling, but if you bet on this one, it paid off for you. Next up. This is why we do this, folks. This one's looking over. That was ugly. No one could have predicted this one. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Omega Conference. Only one can come out on top. Those last second votes in now. That creeps me out just thinking about it. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. The struggle is real. It's a nail-biter. A real tug-of-war there. Some players just came up empty. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Hey, you got a new matchup waiting for you on your device. Predict the one you think is gonna win. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two. It's weird that this is my job. Just running out the clock now. Terrifying. This could be the answer to beat, but let's check out the competition. One answer is showing some promise. That was a real nail-biter. Money if you guessed it. And now we finally decide what is the bedtime story most likely to give a child nightmares. Wow, too close to call. Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can. We have our first winner. Wow, what a bracket. Let's see how the scores shook out. It's time for the blind bracket. We start with just the category. Name any body part. Go ahead and write the first thing that comes to mind. We'll see the real bracket title after the answers are all in. Time's running out. Let's see what this bracket is really about. Best body part to replace with a robotic version. This one goes out to all the cyborgs out there. I see you. Respect. Time to get in those predictions. The predictions are in. Up first. Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this. I am on the edge of my seat. This might be a photo finish. A seesaw battle if I ever saw one. Our next matchup. The votes are not coming in fast. This one seems like it's over before it's done. That wasn't even close. Let's see what tensions are mounting over in the Eastern Conference. The clock is running out on voting time. Put a diaper on the baby, we have a winner! It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. It's really going back and forth. This one's looking over. That was a clash of the Titans. Before we get on to round two, it's time to make another prediction. Time's running out. That's time on the prediction table. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. These answers exchanged some harsh words at the press conference. Decisive victory. We're just one match away from our finals. It's a bracket like this that truly makes this game the sport of kings. I, for one, embrace our technologically advanced future selves. And now the final face-off. What is the most optimal body part to replace with a robotic version? A real tug of war. That'll do it. Let's check out that scoreboard. It's all been leading up to this. Time for the triple blind bracket. This bracket will change every single round. Here's your starting category. Name any condiment or topping that you put on top of, spread on, or sprinkle over other foods. Who knows what crazy twists and turns this bracket will take? Time's running out. Let's see what we're dealing with. Best vape flavor. Time to get in those predictions. All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count. Time's running out. The predictions are in. Up first, this is one for the ages. The lead keeps changing hands. It doesn't get any closer than that. Moving on to our next matchup. Potential winner starts to emerge. No one thought it would be this close. These two heavyweights went back and forth, but there can only be one victor. Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. will not be denied. It's time to round out the bracket with this vicious matchup. An upset in the making. The human heart is a fickle beast. Let's switch up this bracket. Best replacement for the jelly and a jelly donut. Get those predictions in now. The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round 2. No one thought it would be this close. This one's going down to the one. We've got overtime. Tap on your device as fast as you can to cheer for your answer. The tie has been broken. Finally, we can go on with our lives. The finals are just a win away from these next 2 answers. The struggle is real. Onomatopoeia! And it all comes down to this. Best thing to shoot out of a cannon. I hope your answers still make sense. And now the definitive matchup. I'm seeing some early traction here. A real tug of war. That's enough to win. But did any of that affect the final standings?